We should be good. Alright, we're live.
We got a fun one for us today. The final game of the day, the LA Bowl, presented by Stifel, which also features in its real world counterpart, He Who Shall Not Be Named. There's a name tie-in for this one, but we don't speak. Discord, and then we're live. They will probably just be wearing their robes. I think we're good here. Take control of Arizona State. Will be playing the role of Cullen-Payton. Who's Cullen-Payton? Good question. I've mentioned this before, but I do plan on having a video for this at some point in the future, explaining the origins behind Cullen-Payton as well as everything else I need to talk about, its history, the etc. You know. Start this one. We're indoors, so we don't have to worry about weather. Story behind Ohio State. Don't let that number 2 fool you. Ohio State is 5-7. They're filling in for the AQ of the Pac-10 since the Pac-10 has a team in the national championship. They are short a team for bowl qualifications, so in comes Ohio State to fill that role.
Just about set to kick off here. It's not a home game for either of these teams. And now the coin toss.
There we go.
Presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Quick rundown about before I do the video. Cullen-Payton is a school I created. It's a fictional institution based in Caldwell, Idaho, just outside of Nampa, which is just outside of Boise.
Ohio State is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to
The school competes in the WAC. They are in the WAC Mountain Division. This year they finished 8-4.
The quarterback leads the team.
They've been in the FBS since 2013, where they immediately joined the WAC. They're in the Big Sky from 1987 to 2012. And there's a catch right there.
And down he goes around the 34-yard line. The receiver never took his eyes off the ball. And even though the defender was all over him, he still managed to play the ball for a big completion.
Well, Danny, do the rest of the graphics. Thankfully for Danny, that's the WAC.
Ball on 34.
A little behind. I haven't posted for UCF on there, actually.
Little handoff. Looking for the corner. And now the ball is loose.
Oh, it's a fumble.
And they pull him.
Picked up by Ohio State.
So the question
Oh, they're going to review it.
His knee hit the ground before the ball came out. They're going to review this fumble, and I got to tell you, I think he was down before the ball popped loose.
I don't know about this one, Brad. They called it a fumble on the field, and they need indisputable video evidence to overturn this call.
Terrible camera angles, but yeah, he was down.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the booth and the referee agree. The runner's knee was.
They don't
down.
review
That was
the
still a
fumbles
close
even if
call,
they are.
Brad.
They don't review the
Even though he was
fumbles
down,
if
this guy
they're called
has to do a
stand.
fine job of holding that football. Scrambling around.
That wasn't the receiver I wanted to go for, but whatever.
Well, the defensive backs completely jumped the run. Only the run was
Also, we stole
It was
Sparky,
just that
apparently.
misstep that allowed the completion.
Yeah, Cullen-Payton's nickname are the Coyotes.
Here's the give. Heading for the corner. He's tackled at the 2.
And they play in Buckeyes Stadium, which is a dome, hence what it hosts the Humanitarian Bowl, hence why we used the Kibbie Dome for that one bowl. Touchdown, Coyotes. Now let me post for
That'll be a big boost. You always want to capitalize on these short yardage situations, and that pass was an excellent call.
And he converts the extra point. A 4-play, 69-yard drive. And
Yo, 69-yarder. That's pretty sick.
So our score, 7-0. Arizona State is lining up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Down at about the 33-yard line. Quick strike to the receiver.
Using Arlington, the Cowboys Stadium, that's the closest we can get to SoFi.
He has some room. He gets to about the 41-yard line. So he keeps it, and he gets a big first down.
SoFi Stadium kind of looks like a horseshoe crab. Yo, shout-outs to horseshoe crabs.
Gets it out to him again. He's taken down right around the 42-yard line.
Is that a play-action screen? Didn't work.
Hands it to the back. Tackle made right around the 48-yard line. First down. Fires out to his wide, and they make the stop around the 50. That'll be a 2-yard line.
Do some other fictional schools within the 2K universe. Most notably, we saw Dave's show. We saw Dave's show earlier. They're in the FBS. They beat Boston College on a 2-man Hail Mary in the Miami Beach Bowl. You had Pig Bear. I haven't done much D2 stuff, but yeah, from Pig Bear, he has his Blue Ridge team. They play in D2. Georgia Fairburn played ahead in D2. They'll be a D1 member for next season.
There's a missed tackle. Tackle on the 25-yard line. Result you always won on the last drive. Let's see if it happens again.
It was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm, did a good job of picking apart the defense.
He's left side. He makes his way to about the 38. Not on offense in quarter number
First
one.
quarter, Arizona State, or Cullen-Payton, rather, is on top.
Lead is a touchdown.
I don't know why they showed for their highlight a fumble that got overturned.
Arizona State up 7 points.
I guess it's the best Buckeye highlight we had today.
He's into the open field.
And look at this.
He's at the 30.
Look at this. Look at this. Touchdown. Just wide open room.
He looks like a running back out there. And that's just what you want when you're calling the option.
Hey, YouTube, I'd like to see my notifications, please. I think he's up 8.
A quick 2-play, 75-yard drive, and they come away with 7 points.
Brad, not only they took points up on the board, but I think it's the way they did it. That can be demoralizing for a defense.
It's like they're ready for the kick. Sends it sailing downfield. It goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it. He's down out to his right.
Oh! Airborne.
Against zone coverage. And man, the defender has his eyes on the guy's covering. But in zone, the defender.
Let me see that one again. Stepping back, throwing this one, and then boom.
That's why that play action worked so well for a first down. They weren't sure if it was a run or a pass.
They'll bring him down around the 39-yard line.
That's what the hit stick can do for you.
That'll make it 16-7.
Check Danny, see if he's got any more graphics ready.
All
right.
What happened? Like he just sort of aimed that one.
Yeah, he didn't look very natural throwing the football there, and the result was an underthrow.
Let me see that again. Watch this. The second worst pass I've seen so far. I thought it bounced off the helmet of number 34 there. It might have.
37. Third down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Graphics.
He's at midfield. Catches it. And he's
That was a flag.
About the 47-yard line. And this one could be on the defense.
Offensive pass interference.
They'll give this one another try after the flag.
And on third,
PI on us.
Third and even
on
longer
Cullen-Payton.
now after the penalty.
when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
He dropped it.
Oh, look at this. I got room.
He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line.
That's exactly what happens when you take your eyes off the ball. Concentration for return man is of the utmost importance.
It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. Rolls to the right.
Oh, yeah, it's the second quarter.
Room around the corner. Tackle around the 15-yard line. He scrambled. He rifles it to the left.
That's a touchdown. Good catch. And that's a good view of
He
something.
makes his
I don't know
second
what.
touchdown grab of the game.
The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass, and the receiver went out there and made the grab. Good communication there.
I couldn't see what that was trying to be a good view of because someone was sitting in the way.
And he hits the PAT. A quick two-play, 29-yard drive. And they get it in for 7. The score now, 21-0. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Things are on the verge of getting out of hand before we even hit the half. These next few drives are going to go a long way in determining what kind of game this will end up being. He's scrambling.
It's a sack, baby.
These guys can be aggressive. When you stand back there and take hits like that, you're definitely going to feel it the next day.
They come up to the line here. It's 2nd down and 14 after the sack.
There's a sack once again, but for no yardage, 3rd and 14.
That brings us 3rd and 14. The Sun Devils taking their first time out of the half. It's 3rd down and 14 yards to go now after that setback by the sack.
Oh, fumble.
It's picked up. And he's taken down.
That'll lose 7 yards, and they'll have to punt it.
The Sun Devils use their second timeout. He's taken down at the 50. It's still only the second quarter. We got a lot of football left, but I've got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. He goes downtown.
Ooh, good catch. 42-yard gain for the Coyotes.
Put out your hands, and there's the ball. That is scary accuracy in a big game.
Now it's first and goal with the defense trying to regroup after
Sitting
giving
back,
up the
quarterback will run it in. That's a touchdown, Cullen-Payton.
What a touchdown. He didn't see anyone open, so he just took it in himself.
This quarterback is fearless, and the defense needs to
And from this point, I'll let the CPU take over.
And they've got the ball down near the goal line.
They got it from here.
They line up to kick this one away.
Kicks away.
He'll take it from the 2. Down at the 24. It's been an impressive game by this defensive lineman.
Well, this guy seems to just be the spark plug for this defense. They seem to go when they play depending on the vibe and energy that he brings. And today, boy, he is bringing it. Yeah, and with 3 sacks, you might want to start chipping.
Wide open
You
here.
better use a running back. You better use a tight end. Anything you can to slow him down.
It's been an impressive performance all the way around for this team. And if they can keep it up, they're going to score an upset. I'm really surprised how lopsided this first half has been. But this is college football, and no matter what the score is,
Mac throwing
7
7 yards. Timeout, Buckeyes.
Pretty nice pickup here. These guys are getting very tight on their timing.
Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Looking, throwing. Incomplete.
No, he dropped it.
The defensive coordinator did a great job with the play call there. He put his defense in alignment and position to be able to make a play on the football. Everything worked perfectly. They just dropped the football. Boy, the offense caught a break there.
And I know it's an option play. Quarterback will keep it. Not enough for the first. 4th and 3. Timeout, Cullen-Payton.
The Sun Devils are going to have to call their third and final timeout.
So here comes the punting unit.
Doesn't look like he's going to have much time to
He might
get rid
come
of this
back
punt.
in at some point. I want to return a punt.
He makes
So it's about
maybe
the 49.
49-yard line. This offense threw the ball extremely well on their last drive, and they ended up with a touchdown.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from this quarterback and his wide receiver. Because, again, they put so much time in trying to put a plan together. And to be able to see that actually come in.
29 for 9 yards. And they'll see if they can get one more playoff. They will. 5 wide. Stepping back. Throwing over. It's caught. It'll be stepping out of bounds, but that'll be the end of the first half. 28-0 the score. Cullen-Payton up big.
28-0.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollock here completely locked in on that first half. Both of these defenses are opportunistic. They're very good at forcing turnovers. But both quarterbacks, David, have done a very good job while trying to maintain an aggressive mindset. They haven't forced the ball. The runners have done a good job keeping it put away.
Yeah, and as much as you preach that all throughout the week, it's still hard to do. It's hard to execute. And being able to see what you see on the defensive side of the football.
As you look at it, complete domination
How about protecting the
by
quarterback
Cullen-Payton. I wonder why.
The
The time of possession is perfectly even, which is interesting.
Not giving away.
I
So,
don't think I've ever seen that.
between running backs, receivers, and quarterbacks, offensive linemen blocking, did a great job executing on the offensive side of the football, not to give away any turnovers.
David and I will stay locked in on everything going on in college football. It's going to wrap it up in the studio. Just about time to get you out to your second half. Brad and Kirk ready with a call.
All right, Reese and David, you guys just sit there in your easy chairs. Kirk and I have work to do here in this third quarter. Hopefully it's going to get
Away
better.
from the goal line here to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Still going to the 25, to the 30. He's got room to the 40, to the 46-yard line.
Arizona State's the type of team when you look at it, it looks like their defense sort of just feeds off itself.
I think the energy is there, Brad, but I think it really starts up front with their defensive line and their linebackers. The way they're being able to just win the battle at the line of scrimmage. I think it's giving them confidence and it's allowing them to play more downhill.
He'll keep it to the 50, to the 40. He's got room.
The 36.
I'm telling you,
36-yard
quarterbacks who
line.
can run the ball are so hard to stop. You have to scheme around them, which takes the best coverages out of your defensive playbook.
Quick throw. Down around the
2-yard run.
34-yard line.
Peach Bowl's on now. Here's a throw. It's caught to the 10-yard line. He'll still be going down to the 6. Looking, throwing. He's got a man open. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
He fired it out to his wide receiver, who made the grab and got the score.
When this guy's got time to throw, he makes the
They're
defense.
finally on the board.
That had to be a
2:17 to go in the third. It'll now be 28-7.
His wide receiver was just too open. It's there not to be some kind of mistake by the defense. I'm sure the defensive coordinator is going to want to get his defense on the sideline and to make sure everybody's on the same
CPU
page.
is going to need a miracle of its own
He's ready to kick this one off.
because
Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20.
if you remember back at the start of today, the Liberty Bowl, I had to bless Oklahoma State with my hand of luck to win that one.
Digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive.
Cullen-Payton on the option play.
He fights forward to about
Good yard.
26.
Still looking, throwing over the middle. It's going to be caught down to the 49.
The 49-yard line. Good pitch and catch there on second down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him a first down. That's just a nice play.
He gets out to about the
Through that
48-yard
game.
line. That's good for any yards. That'll make it 7-7.
Second and 7, ball about the 48-yard line. Short screen for a first down. He's still going to the 30, to the 25. Will be down to the 20, about the 23-yard line. He's 4 wide. Things up. They'll take the snap. Hand off to the back.
Hands it off. They go to the left.
I'll get him 6 yards.
That's a good system. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Option play. Quarterback will keep it. He's got a first down. He'll be down to the 4.
First and goal. It's first down. Knocking on the door here. It's 1st and goal inside the 5. Little handoff.
Hand off to the back, just short of the touchdown.
Gain 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Option and Cullen-Payton.
Making a triple dip, folks.
And the defense has to be steaming right now.
How do you let the same guy score 3 times on you? And he tacks on the extra point. It was an 8
They'll add PAT. 35-7 the score.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He's tackled at the 18.
15 yards on return, and there's an injury on the field.
The offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air. This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback and the defense.
Quarterback will keep it. Ooh, and the collarbone tackle. That's a sack. 2nd and 15 coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Quarterback with the
15
string.
to go.
The corner with the string bicep. He returns.
Key guys were down earlier. Looks like he might be able to get back in the action.
Throwing. This one's caught.
Gets to the 21-yard line. That's 3 down and 1 to go. The Sun Devils with a huge lead.
35-7 at the end of the third. Cullen-Payton winning big today.
Well, folks, we resume action here in the fourth quarter. We'll hope for some action because so far it's been a lopsided one. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Throwing. It's caught, and he's got room to run down to the 37-yard line. Here's 5 wide. Throwing over the middle, incomplete. Here comes 2nd down for the Buckeyes.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. He's going to try and scramble.
He's going to run it himself. That's a first down.
And they make the stop at the 42.
19-yard gain for the quarterback.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
6 yards.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4. They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
Option play.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
7 yards.
Gain of 7.
Only 2:20 to go. Ohio State wants to make a comeback.
Nice run, and he's brought down. Gain of 4.
5 yards on the play. Clock's still running. Throwing. This one's caught. It'll be a first.
They'll bring him down around the 20-yard line. Gain of 6 yards. First down. Just under 2 minutes in the game.
1:57. Clock's ticking for the Buckeyes. Throwing. It's caught by the tight end for 5 yards. Buckeyes have all their timeouts, but there's a lot they need to score. Pressure coming. He'll throw it short. He'll lose 3 yards. Only 1:19 on the clock, and the clock's still ticking.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here.
Cornerback is out for the game for Cullen-Payton. Stepping back, throwing it short once again. This will get the first down, and he'll have room for a touchdown, Buckeyes. 54 seconds on the clock.
Just a nice job by the quarterback of showing great patience here, going through his.
They're going to have to kick a PAT after this one.
Into the end zone.
It's good.
With the extra point.
Onside kick on the way. And it's the Coyotes who get it.
Illegal touching.
Well, there's a flag on illegal touching, so it will be the Coyotes who have it from their own 37.
Still first down.
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Under a minute left.
Handoff. Not enough for the first. But they're not going to stop the clock. They have 3 timeouts.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
They're letting the clock run. What are the Buckeyes doing? That'll run out the clock as Cullen-Payton is about to win the LA Bowl. Under the glitz and glamour of SoFi Stadium, the Coyotes are your winner.
And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Arizona State 35, Ohio State 14. The Buckeyes 14. Thanks for joining us for another game of NCAA Football 14. For Kurt and everyone here at EA Sports, Brad Nussler saying goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Big win for Cullen-Payton as they get in the air. That's a way to cap it tonight. In SoFi, it's the Coyotes who upset the Buckeyes. You look at the rushing yards, 149 to 59, 194 passing to 112. Though still time of possession is pretty much equal. Ohio State had the ball for 10 more seconds, but I'm going to check the stats over here. As that was a good game here. Thank you all for watching the games for today. We have quite a lot packed for tomorrow. We're going to have a pretty long nighttime marathon. We're going to have 2 games in the day. Stay tuned for those as the bowl season rolls on.